bosses, welcome to another episode, your best of all bets. And of course, this weekend tumetayarisha 20 of the best games for you to make you a boss. Ukula vizuri hii weekendi, tutumingia mid-month mali tunajua mfuko imekauka. But of course, to analyze the games with me, as usual, ni Sir Ryan.
Yes, karibuni sana bosses. Nimesikia wale was away, nimeenda Valentine kidogo Arsenal imelose. All the same, we are still the Gunners, top of the table, bado tunarudi hapo hivyo weekend tunashinda and we are going back to where we belong. So just chill, wait for the games. Kuna games mingi sana leo this weekend.
We, top of the table Arsenal. So, tuko na games 20 for you, 10 za Saturday, 10 za Sunday. So of course tumekuwa analyzea tukusaidie ku catch up na economy vile inaendelea. So tuanzie na games za Saturday. Na game ya kwanza ni ya wale watu wame The elephant has fallen. Yeah, Aston Villa versus Arsenal.
Yeah, so Aston Villa versus Arsenal. The elephant has not fallen. But Arsenal iko top. Only a goal difference. Na pia wako na game in hand. So to our bosses pale at home. So Aston Villa Arsenal, these are the kick-off game. Iko pale hivyo saa 9:09. So remember Arsenal are coming to this game at position 2 with 51 points. The difference between them and position 1 Manchester City ni goal difference peke yake. So Arsenal are looking forward to going back to where they belong, that is top of the table. So you look at Aston Villa, who have managed 28 points this season. They are position 11. And in the last 5 games, Aston Villa has won just 2, lost 3 and drew 1. Lost 2 also and drew 1. The other part is Arsenal part, whereby we may lose for the second consecutive time in five games. So we may draw game moja against Brentford na pia they have won against Manchester United and the likes. So coming into this game, you find that at Villa Park, Aston Villa in the last 4 games they have managed just 1 win, losing 3 games at Villa Park. And then also you see that in the last 6 head-to-head at Villa Park, Arsenal have won 4 games. So it is a stadium whereby Arsenal have been doing so well. So coming into this game, Arsenal come with that urge to go back to where they belong ile ni ya kushinda. So it is a game we are giving Arsenal a win. So to our viewers, to our bosses pale at home, weka Arsenal kichwa. Arsenal are winning this game.
Yes, you are biased, but you are Arsenal.
I'm not being biased. I've given you the facts. Like at home, Aston Villa at home against Arsenal, they do so badly, and they have also had a poor run at home. And then Arsenal are motivated to go back at the top. So that's the mere reason as to why we think Arsenal will carry the day.
Sawa. And to our second game ni game ya Bundesliga League, and we have that of Wolfsburg versus Leipzig.
So Wolfsburg versus RB Leipzig, you find that Wolfsburg come into this game at position 7 with 30 points. Leipzig on the other hand are position 5 with 36 points. So in the last 5 matches, Wolfsburg have just won 1 game, lost 3 and drew 1. Leipzig on the other side have won 3 games, drew 1 and lost 1. They lost the last game against Union Berlin. Remember that game was in our previous bet and we won that bet. So coming to this, you find that at home, Wolfsburg have managed just 1 win, drew 1, and also lost 3 in the last head-to-head against Leipzig. So in the last 5 games, Leipzig has had 3 wins. They have drawn 1 game and lost just once against Wolfsburg. And then there's another fact about Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg is the only team in the Bundesliga whereby at home an average of 4.11 goals per game have been scored. So at home kuna mvua ya mabao pale Wolfsburg. So we are predicting to our viewers that it will be a high scoring game. So over 3.5 is a sure bet. GG probably over 2.5, over 3.5. But at the end of the day, we are giving Leipzig the win. So 2 will win this game. So I'll be Leipzig win.
On to our third game. We have Monza, who are currently at position 10 in the Serie A, versus AC Milan, who are currently at position 5.
Yeah, AC Milan sit at position 5 with 41 points. And remember, if they win, they go to 44 points. And remember, Inter, who are position 2, are going to 44 points. So they'll be motivated to see if they can catch up with position 2 and not position 1, because Napoli have opened a gap of 15 points at the top. So it's very tough at the Serie A, especially from position 2 to position 6. Kuna very big battle. So heading into this game, Monza come into this game having won 2 of their last 5 games, drew 2 and lost 1. Milan on the other side have won 2, which include a 1-0 win over Tottenham in the Champions League at midweek. So they come into this game motivated because remember that before that they had lost 3 games in a row before winning at Torino 1-0 and winning at Tottenham 1-0. So hajakuwa kifunga bao mingi sana. So wamekuwa wakifunga just 1-0, a 1-0 win, a 1-win win. But in this game, in all of their head-to-heads, these guys have met 5 times previously, and Milan has won all of them. Coincidentally, in all those 5, the last 2 head-to-head games, I've seen 5 goals in that game, whereby Milan has won 4-1, 4-1. So heading into this game, we are predicting that Milan will continue the good run against Monza. So it's a Milan win. And over 2.5 is also a sure bet. So to our viewers, to our bosses, weka Milan kichwa. Yeah.
Okay, game yetu ya 4 ni ya Feyenoord versus AZ Alkmaar, who are ni position 1 and 2. That seems like a tough game.
This is a very tough game. Hii pale Netherlands kutachimbika kwa sababu hii nao ni ngumu. Look at Feyenoord, position 1, 46 points. AZ Alkmaar, position 2, 44 points. The last 5 games, both teams have won 2, drew 3. Same case for AZ Alkmaar, same case for Feyenoord. 2 wins, 3 draws. And then you look at this meeting and you see in the last 17 head-to-heads, only 1 draw has happened between this in this fixture. So this fixture tells you lazima mtu ashinde. So kuna mwenye analala, kuna mwenye anashinda. So heading into this game and in the last 5 games, to be precise, you find that Feyenoord has won 2 games, AZ Alkmaar has won 3 games. So in the last 5, AZ Alkmaar has an upper hand. The other thing is that in the 15 out of the last 17 head-to-heads, both teams have scored and an over 2.5 has been there. So it also tells you that over 2.5 GG is a good bet. And lastly, we are edging out that AZ Alkmaar will win. Against all odds, AZ Alkmaar will take the day against Feyenoord, and I see them climbing to position 1.
That is definitely a game to look out for. Alafu sa the 5th game we have that of Mallorca versus Villarreal in the La Liga League.
Yeah, Mallorca versus Villarreal, a tough game to our bosses out there because Mallorca sit at position 10 with 28 points. Villarreal sit at position 8 with 31 points. So the difference is 3 points. So if Mallorca win, they tie the points with Villarreal. So looking at the last 5 games, you find that Mallorca has won just 2, lost 3. Villarreal on the other side have won just 1 and lost 4 games. So they have had a very poor run, Villarreal. Mallorca on the other side have had mixed results, so winning and losing here and there. So in the last 32 heads, you find that Mallorca has won 2 games in the last 5 games. So Mallorca has won 2 games. There's been 1 draw, and also Villarreal has won 1 game. Has won 2 games. So it's like a neck-to-neck affair because both teams have won 2 games and had 1 draw. So you go into this game and you find that another very important statistic is that Mallorca is the only side that has conceded 6 goals at home this season. So at home they have been very solid at the back, so they have not been conceding goals. Villarreal on the other side have just scored once in the last 5 away games against Mallorca. So they have just scored once peke yake in the last 5 head-to-head against Mallorca. So it tells you like pale Stadium Mallorca is very tough for Villarreal at least to score to win again. So heading into this game, we are predicting an under 2.5. So there'll be no kutakuwa na mabao mingi. So under 2.5, probably a scoreline of 2-0 or 1-0, and the scoreline will go to Mallorca. So a home win. Yeah.
And on Saturday also, game yetu ya sita na Champions League pia kutakuwa na game Middlesbrough versus QPR, who are in position 3 and 17. So
Middlesbrough since have had a revolution under Michael Carrick. So since Michael Carrick stepped in, they've been doing so well. So we look at aliwapata akiwa uko chini with around 20 points or something. This guy has won 14 of his last 16 games as a Middlesbrough coach. So you look at currently they sit at position 3 with 54 points. On the other side, the QPR are position 17 with 39 points. Now, this is where it gets even interesting. So Middlesbrough in the midweek they won against Sheffield, the position 2 team, away, which was a very good game for them because Sheffield is a tough team. And then the other thing is that you find that QPR have lost 3 of the last 5 games, drawing 2, so they have not won in the last 5 games. Now, why it gets interesting is that Middlesbrough has not won against QPR in the last 7 head-to-heads. So in the last 7 games they have played, Middlesbrough has won 0, QPR has won 4, and there have been 3 draws. And all these draws have been high-scoring draws of 2-2, 1-1. So both teams have been scoring, and over 2.5 has been there also for this game. So I look at this game is very tough, though Middlesbrough has been tough. I don't know if their bad run against QPR will continue, or because of their form, they'll be motivated to win at least for the first time after 7 games. So the other important fact is that QPR are winless in the last 10 games. They have drawn 5 games and won 5 games. So hawajakuwa na form poa sana heading into this match. So for our prediction is that over 2.5 in this game, GG, and I think for the first time across 5 or 4 years, Middlesbrough will win against QPR. So it is Middlesbrough win, GG, and over 2.5. But it will be a very interesting game. Yeah.
Tukitoka Champions League sasa tunaingia game ya Belgium. Nini, that is Royal Union versus Saint Liege.
So Royal Union SG versus Standard Liege. This is a Belgium league, and you find Royal Union are position 2 with 56 points. They are behind Genk in that league. Standard Liege sit at position 6 with 38 points. Remember, in the last 5 games, the Union has won 4 games and drew just 1. On the other hand, Standard Liege has won just 2, drawn 1, and lost 2 also. So in the last head-to-head, you find that Royal Union has had a very good run against Standard Liege, winning their last 3 games, drawing just 1 and losing just 1. So they come into this game with the best, Royal Union. They have the best defensive and the best attacking team behind Genk in the league. Remember, Genk are also the league leaders. So they boast of a very good defensive record and a very good attacking record. So they score goals, they concede less. So heading into this game, I think our prediction as the best of best is that Royal Union SG will win the game, and there will be an over 2.5. So home win and over 2.5.
Yes, nini, the 8th game nini Saturday, na tuko na game ya Panathinaikos, who are currently at position 1.
Yeah, Panathinaikos overtook AK Athens at the top of the league. So they currently sit at position 1 with 51 points, 1 point ahead of Athens, who are position 2. Volos on the other side are position 5 with 35 points. So heading to this match, Panathinaikos have won the last 2 games, but before that they had lost 2 and drew 1. So in the last 5 they have managed 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Volos on the other side have won 3 games and lost 2 games, so no draw for them. So in their head-to-head, you find that Panathinaikos have had a very good run against Volos. They have won 3 games and drew 1 and lost 1. So heading into this game, you see the Greece League is one that is very rare to see an over 2.5 or goals or GG. So the reason as to why we chose this game is because over 2.5 and a GG have very good odds of over 2 point something. So heading to this game, you look at their last 4 meetings has seen over 3.5 over 2.5 goals in them. And also 3 of their last 5 head-to-heads have seen both teams score. So we are heading into this game advising our bosses at home, like GG and over 2.5 in this game. And also at the end of the day, Panathinaikos will win. So it is 1 win, GG, and over 2.5.
Yeah. That's good. The 9th game, it's a Liga 2 game. Leganés versus Las Palmas.
So unaangalia Leganés and Las Palmas. Las Palmas sit at the top of the La Liga League 2 tier because they have put 52 points, and they are looking forward to coming back at La Liga. So they've had a good run, though it is very stiff. It's a very stiff competition out there because the first 4 teams can qualify, can have automatic qualification for coming back to La Liga. So Leganés on the other side, position 8 with 38 points, not a very good run for them because they have won just 1 game of the last 5 games. So 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws. Las Palmas on the other side have won 3 games, lost just 1 game and drew 1. So heading into this game, you find that in the last head-to-head, so in the last 5 games, they have not been a draw. So home, that is Leganés have won 2 games, Las Palmas has won 3 games. So heading into this game, so a win for Las Palmas will extend their lead at the top of the table. So I think they are more motivated and they are looking forward to coming back to La Liga. So they'll win this game, and also their fixture has been a high-scoring fixture, though La Liga League 2 poses very few goals per game. But I think this is one of the games where we will have over 2.5, and at the end of the day, find that Las Palmas will win. Yeah.
onto our 10th game, that is game ya mwisho that will be played on Saturday that we're analyzing for you. We have that of Young Boys versus Lugalo. This is a Swiss league, and I can see at hapa Young Boys no nini wame top league.
Yeah, so the Young Boys are no longer Young Boys, they are men at the top. So they sit at position 1 with 45 points. Lugano on the other side, they are position 4 with 28 points. Adding to this game, we find that Young Boys has won 4 of their last 5 games. They have drew the other 1 game. Lugano on the other side, they have won just 2 games, drew 2 and lost 1 game also. So if home wins in the head-to-head, that is their personal meetings themselves, in the last 5 games, the Young Boys have won 4 games. Lugano has won 1 game. So we find that these teams are both high-scoring teams, and I think GG and over 2.5 will be a very sure bet. Remember, an over 2.5 has been witnessed in the last 8 of the 9 head-to-heads previous meeting, that is. So you look at it and you say our prediction as the best of best is that an over 2.5 in that game, and also Young Boys will win. So at the end of the day, Young Boys will carry the day.
Okay, yes. Bosses, tumefika nini mwisho wa the top 10 games that we have for you za nini za Saturday. So tutatake a break kadogo tu, kunywa maji, alafu we'll be back. But until then, remember to subscribe, like and share. Preach to your neighborhood that the best of best is the best place to be, and that we ensure that we make you a boss. So until break, you share tukutane. Welcome back. Tunaingia sasa games za Sunday. Then we have top 10 games for you, but before tuingilie games, ukona words after break?
Mimi niko sasa naambia tu endelea ku take notes, kuna games, kuna pesa. So welcome back as we head to Sunday's games.
So tuingia straight to games za Sunday. So game ya kwanza tuko nayo ni ya Tottenham versus West Ham.
So Tottenham versus West Ham, that's a London derby. So we find Tottenham on position 5 with 39 points. 2 points behind position 4, that is Newcastle. West Ham on the other side have been struggling kujitoa pale kwa relegation zone. So remember they are they are position 16 with 20 points. So heading to this game, Tottenham have lost their last 2 games, one of them being the Champions League game against AC Milan in midweek. And also they have won 3 of their last 5 games also. So West Ham on the other side, they are trying to lift themselves up. The good thing is that they have not lost in the last 4 games. So in the last 5 they have lost 1 and won 2 and drew 2. So heading to their head-to-head, both teams have been neck to neck against each other, because in the last 5 head-to-head, Tottenham has won 2, drew 1, and also West Ham has won 2. So when you look at this game, you find that Spurs has won all games versus teams at position 12 and below. So remember, you have said West Ham is position 16. So Tottenham wakicheza na teams at position 12 kurudi chini wameshinda game zote. So that tells you that they're heading in this game with a lot of confidence. So our prediction as the best of bets ni ati Tottenham will win. 1 win and also GG and over 2.5. The other thing is that to our viewers hapo hivyo nawaambia hii ni ile game sana itakuwa na perform poa, but this game whereby Son will score. So Son Heung-min has been scoring against West Ham, and on Sunday Son will score against West Ham. So Son to score over 2.5 GG, and also Tottenham win, probably a scoreline of 2-1.
Onto a second game here, PSG versus Lille, in which I can see Mbappe and Messi this time will be present, unlike last weekend yenye hawakuwa.
Mbappe na Messi wamerudi kwa PSG, though they lost in the midweek in the Champions League against Bayern. So a game that they played so well but ended up losing. Look at them, they sit at position 1 with 54 points. Lille on the other side at position 5 with 41 points. So heading to this game, PSG has lost 3 games in a row. So they are looking to avoid defeat for the 4th successive game. Something that last happened to them in the year 2000. So since 2000, PSG has not lost 4 consecutive games. And you find that in their last head-to-head versus Lille is that they have not been a draw in the last 12 head-to-head. So either side wins. So in their last also 12 head-to-head, you find that PSG has just lost twice against Lille. And also in the last 2 games against Lille, you find that PSG scored a whooping 12 goals against Lille. So, and Lille managed to score just 2. So it was a scoreline of 5-1 and 7-1. So heading to this game, the last 2 games are seen a 12-2 aggregate between them. So we are heading to this game with a lot of confidence that PSG will win. Also through the motivation of Mbappe coming in, Messi being there, and also looking to avoid the bad run that they have had. So over 3.5 GG and also PSG win is our prediction as the best of bets.
On to our third game, which is also a France game. Naona tuko na Toulouse versus Marseille.
So Marseille versus Toulouse, position 11 Toulouse with 32 points against position 2 Marseille 49 points, who are looking to catch up with the league leader, that is PSG. So Toulouse have won 4 of their last 5 games, and also Marseille has won 3 of their last 5 games, losing 1 and also drawing 1 in the same time. So, however, heading to this game, Toulouse has not won against Marseille in the last 7 head-to-heads. So, and you find that the last 7 head-to-heads, Marseille has won. Has won 6 of them and drew just 1. So, and you also find that in the last 12 games in general, head to head, you find that Toulouse has just won 1 game, losing 8 and also having 3 draws. So heading to this game, we are predicting as the best of best that Marseille will carry out the day, and also an over 2.5. Both teams will score in this game. So GG over 2.5 and also Marseille win.
Yeah. From France tunaingia Bundesliga, and we have a Bayern 04 versus Mainz, who are currently at number 12.
So yeah, it is Bayern Leverkusen or Bayern 04 versus Mainz. Bayern Leverkusen sit at position 7 with 27 points. Mainz on the other side, they are position 12, as you have said. They have just managed 26 points this season. So heading to this game, Bayern Leverkusen has managed to keep a clean sheet against Mainz in the first half in the last 7 games, and also in their last 6 games at home. Against Mainz, Bayern Leverkusen has maintained 5 clean sheets. So we find that this game we are predicting Bayern Leverkusen to win, but an under 2.5, and we don't see a GG. So probably a scoreline of 2-0 for Bayern Leverkusen. Yeah.
And on to our 5th game, we have that of Salernitana versus Lazio. And currently you can see Salernitana currently at number 16 and Lazio at position 6 on the Serie A.
Yeah, so as you've said, Lazio sit at position 6 with 39 points. A win for them takes them to 42 points. That will bring them closer to the Champions League spot, that is the top 4. And they're looking to maintain a good run to see if they can qualify for the Champions League next season. So heading into this game, you find that one crucial thing about Salernitana is that they have been conceding goals so much. And you see in the last 11 games, they have conceded, especially in the first half. So in the last 11 games, in the first half, Salernitana has conceded. That tells our bosses at home is that in the first half, Lazio will score. So that is also a part of the bet that you can place. So heading to this match, you see Salernitana has not had a very good run. They have lost 4 of their last 5 games. And Lazio on the other side has just won 1 of the last 5 games. So drawing 2 and losing 2 also on the run. So I will... looking into that and bringing all factors into place, we are predicting that Lazio will win this game, but both teams will score in this game, and also an over 2.5 will be there. So it is over 2.5, 2 win, and also a GG.
And from Syria tunaingia Netherlands, and we have that game, Gremio Utrecht versus PSV.
Yeah, PSV sit at position 4, remember, with 42 points in the league. Utrecht on the other side are position 7 with 33 points. PSV head into this game, or come back into this game, having lost in the midweek in the Conference League against in the Europa League against Sevilla, because they were hammered 3-0 away. So one thought is on the Europa League and also one thought at home, but since it looks so hard for them to come back against Sevilla, so I think they'll focus much on the league to see if they can win against Utrecht. Aside that, they've had a very good run against. Remember, in the last 5 games, they have won 4 games and drew just 1, so they have not lost in the last 5 games against Utrecht. A win for them also takes them at position 2, so they'll be motivated into this game. So our prediction is the best of bets that PSV will win, and also both teams will score in this game. Yeah.
And our 7th game is Sunday near Atletico Madrid versus Atletico Bilbao.
A very tough game. Bilbao versus Madrid. So this is a very tough game because Atletico Madrid sit at position 4 with 38 points. And also you see that Bilbao on the other side sit at position 7 with 32 points. So heading to this game, you find that Atletico Madrid has won 3 of the last 5 games, drawing 2 in that run. Bilbao on the other side have won also 3 games and losing 2 in that run. So in the head-to-head, you find that Atletico Madrid in the last 5 games they have played against Bilbao have won just 1 game. And then Bilbao has won 3 games against Madrid, and also there have been 1 draw in the same. So another crucial fact is that at home, Atletico Madrid are unbeaten against Bilbao in the last La Liga head-to-head. So we find that they have won 9 games at home and drew 2 against Atletico Bilbao in the league. So however, another also important game note is that there have been a red card in Atletico Madrid's last 5 games at home. Because there have been actually 6 red cards in the last 5 games, the Atletico Madrid. After the last game they won against Celta Vigo, there was a red card for them also. So there have been so many cards against when Atletico Madrid plays. So probably our bosses at home is betting a red card in the game. I don't know if it will happen. But our prediction for this game, as the best of best, is that this game is a draw. So Bilbao and Madrid, it's a draw, probably a draw with GG, that is a scoreline of 1-1. So we can draw. Yeah.
Okay, game yetu ya nini, the 8th game is that of Cercle Brugge versus Club Brugge.
So Cercle Brugge versus Club Brugge, the Bruges, both of them have not had a very good run. Club Brugge sit at position 4 with 42 points. Cercle Brugge sit at position 8 with 35 points. Heading into this game, Cercle Brugge has had a very mixed run in the last 5 games because they have won 2 games and drew 3. Club Brugge on the other side have been on the losing streak. Remember they lost in the Champions League in the midweek against Benfica at home. So heading to this game, they have lost 1 game in the last 5 games, drew 3 and won 1. So in the head-to-head, that is their previous meeting, Cercle Brugge has won 1 game in the last 5 games against Club Brugge, drew 1 game and also lost 3. So that tells you Club Brugge has had an upper hand against Cercle Brugge in the run. So both teams have been scoring so many goals, and I think our prediction as the best of bets is that Club Brugge will win, and there will be an over 2.5 in that game, and also a GG for both teams to score. Yeah.
Okay, game meaning the 9th game. Tuko na PAOK, who are currently at position 4, versus Athens, who are currently at position 2 in the Greece mini league.
So PAOK sit at position 4, as you have said. They have 44 points. Athens were overtaken. Remember, they had been leading the league. So Panathinaikos overtook them. They are ahead of them with 1 point. So Athens are looking forward to maintain their good run and also probably go back at the top of the table. So they head into this game having won the last 5 games they have played. PAOK on the other side have drew 3 games and won 2 games. So they have not had a very good run. They had the individual head-to-head against each other is that PAOK has won 2 games. Athens has won 1 game, and there have been 2 draws all along. So it is a game that has witnessed an under 2.5 in the last 4 of their last 5 head-to-heads. So there have not been so many goals in this fixture. So as the best of best, we are predicting a draw and also an under 2.5. So probably it will be a draw of 0-0 or 1-1 in that game. Yeah.
Okay, so from Greece tunaingia saa nini the last game that we have here Sunday, and that's nini iko kwa ligi ya watu wa Switzerland. Ilish ni ya Basel versus Servette.
So yeah, Basel versus Servette. Basel have not had a very good run. Remember they lost in the Conference League against Trabzonspor in the midweek. They are also at position 6 with 25 points. Servette on the other hand position 2 with 32 points. So into this game, Servette have an upper hand over Basel, comparing the recent form. But you see, the last 5 games have seen 4 draws and 1 win for Basel. So our prediction for this game, it will be a draw also. So this is another game we are predicting a draw, probably a draw with goals. That is 2-2 or 1-1 for both teams to score. So weka 2 GG na ama weka draw. That game will end as a draw.
Yeah, so bosses, tumefika nini, we have come to the end of the games that we have analyzed for you this weekend. So sijui game gani you're looking forward to, but of course yangu ni Aston Villa versus Arsenal, nione tu aki. Like as always, when you first happen to part tunangojeanga. But before we wind up, uko na any final words?
No, probably shout outs to those who have been following us, those who have been liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel, and also across all the social media platforms where we are in. We are the best of bets, where we make you a boss at home. So remember to stake your money safely. We give you the analysis and the facts. It is your decision on how to bet, but we have given you the best analysis that you can get. Yeah.
Yes, just as I said, we are the best of best, so we make you a boss. So until tupatane again on Saturday, Nini game starts at the next weekend. We hope to see you. Stay safe. And Tuesday, of course, kama kawaida mtakuwa na Nini na Ryan. Then on Thursday, on the midweek rush, tutakuwa pamoja na Nini. But until then, until Saturday, I've been your host, Wanjuko Willy. So bye.